Hello folks, and welcome to the Catbot demonstration stream here at the Catbot Factory. We're going to be letting you see how at first hand how safe, capable, cute, approachable, and safe our catbots are. Before we get into the rest of the show though, let's check in with the cat observation cams. On the top left there, we have Scott up in a cat tree. It's his favorite spot, he's all cozy. Across the desk we have Weasley in one of the more contentious locations. A couple of them like to be there. You can just see Rorschach's foot there in the upper right. He was briefly there. You may see more of him in a moment. There you go, Jonk butt there. Then bottom right over on the shelf we have Sammy. That's normally Ember's spot. I don't see Sammy over there quite as often. As noted, Ember is invisible right now. She is kind of below Sky, down and right from Sky right now. I'm not sure where Mason and Sherbet are. Sherbet is very stealthy. Mason could be playing anywhere. All right. Today, our catbot is going to be playing Phoenix Wright again. We've done this the past little bit on our stream, and we're having a good time with it. Last time we finished up with a case in the game, and we're going to be starting up a new one. So hopefully we'll have some fun with that. All that said, let's get into it. Let's see, how about, well, Sammy's kind of rare in that area, so let's keep Sammy on camera. Then, let's see here. I must push all the buttons. Button. Button. And button. There we go. Episode 4. Apparently, farewell my turnabout. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? No. Captain Saipan, students of the Starry School, global hero Anyan Kopan. I can't remember what this type of costumed hero is called. There's like a term for it. Someone has apparently sliced the moon. True hero of the night has appeared. Hero of heroes, superhero. The Nickel Samurai. Apparently the first of those heroes was the Jammin' Ninja. So the Steel Samurai was something that apparently Maya had a poster of hung up in Phoenix's law offices. This is the Gatewater Hotel Walla Hall. Or Viola, I don't know. Am I reading that wrong? Could be the Viola Hall. Alright, yes. Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai. He did it. Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. I'm proud of you guys for doing the series justice. So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Ah, Nick's an old fart, so he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like kids' masterpiece theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly. Looks like I made the right choice in inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time. It's like a dream. Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. I thought this might be his year. Yeah. Oh hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar. These are clues. Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar. I will never understand these people in their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight. Aw, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks. Hey, Nick, come on. It's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon. And then, I heard there's going to be a press conference after that. A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize? Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something. Confessing? Sounds pretty serious. Nick, come on, you don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. Thank you very much for inviting us today. Aw, it was nothing, really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all. Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, while wearing a rabbit mask over my face. Oh, I see. I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright. Ah well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai. And he was the first case Maya worked on with me. It's too bad you look scary, or people would know you're a real softie who's good with kids. Thanks. I can't believe they're going to make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch-nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo Old Tokyo. The city of New Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. It's polling well with the youth. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show. So I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in this new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It's been awesome to see you with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard? Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year it's going to be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So who is this Jammin' Ninja again? He's a hero, duh. His symbol is a bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's always carrying around a bright red guitar? How does that even work? With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star. Keep up, Nick. There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja. The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you mean Matt on guard, the actor. Well, that was a bit subtle for the kind of joke that they're doing here. The kind of joke that they normally do. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place. Wrong voice, but yeah. To the hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel. It's a lot of flowers. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. Let's click things. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all of these flowers home would be hard, I think. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. To Mr. On Guard from the Global Studios staff. It'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Piece of paper taped to the door that says, Matt On Guard's room. Matt On Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh yeah, Maya's always yammering on about him like the obsessed fan she is. Let's see. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. I can understand the flowers in front of the dressing rooms. What are the stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, it can't be. Okay. Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. All right, I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai is going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Nah. Sorry. Ah, so I guess you're all going to the press conference then? Yeah, of course. In that case, then here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference ticket. Nickel Samurai is to confess something after the post-ceremony stage show. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, for great justice. Everything we've got there. As we go down the hall. No, no, no. Lobby. Okay, hotel lobby. Big Nickel Samurai banner and an elementary school theater backdrop. Like the little manor, the manor in the background is a little more detailed. The proportions are kind of horrific. The tree is more detailed than you'd expect, but that sun looks like it was done in MS Paint. A big scrawled circle with lines off of it. This is the sun. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. Ah, I think they're going to have I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over here. Over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Oh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances. He was a big dude, wasn't he, Lunar? Much more Wizard of Oz production lion than, actual lion. Unforeseen circumstances. What? Why? No, you didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it. How are you doing today, Lunar? You're asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police. The dramatic music has started. Hey, not being on fire is a good thing. Catbots like to not be on fire, that's how safe we are. Totally non-combustible. Police? Did they just say the police? Do you want me to go check out what's going on? Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? It just finished you telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just the other day, it was the same thing. And he's on a tear. Something about a bridge was out, and somebody was ignoring it. This non-stop chatter. It can't be. Miss Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you? Yeah, what happened back then? Or about what happened back then. You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right, you're doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice. Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job. I love that show, and you're a hoot. You're the big brother. And away she goes. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security. Well, I mean, if you want to keep security, you know, concealed so people don't feel uncomfortable. But that outfit. Annoying, noisy brats get the blaster. It even has the little color change thing, and you can hear the spinning, the little twirling gear inside of it that makes the colors rotate. Looks like there's even a little reel-to-reel spool on her chest. Wendy Old Bag? Windy Old Bag? The pun names. Miss Old Bag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? What did you do? I didn't do anything, youngin'. Exactly, Tess. I love that clip. It does have that old comic book vibe, the way that people are named. Though I would kind of like to see the characters introduce themselves and then have a big dramatic scene, like a Smash Brothers character reveal, you know? Don't you remember that incident a year ago? When this lady got on the witness stand and testified. Yeah. And you, weren't you the one who was bullying me, this fragile girl at heart? She becomes a strange creature, you know? I plead the fifth? But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? Yeah, similar thing with Borderlands style. You get that nice splash screen with title and, you know, backdrop. I missed the context of this, I think. For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles. Mr. Edgeworth. But that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. Ah, okay, she wanted to be Edgeworth's bodyguard. What did I ever do to deserve that? She's really committed to her little toy laser gun. So did something happen? I don't have all the details. But it looks like another one of those incidents happened again. An incident? Like a murder kind of incident? Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that. Then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake? No, I like it. Silence, whippersnapper. I just noticed, the sound that it's listing, they actually changed the source name, as in, this is the line that the ray gun has. Hey, Nick. What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom and check things out. No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember? Huh? How boring. You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit. Huh? What? What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one. So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, there's not a good story that begins with this one time at something camp, you know? Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look. Yay, I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. We have the power of blackmail on our side. We'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work a case together. Oh, he respects her so much. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody! I get to come! I get to come! Oh, dear. Should have read that first. Gatewater Hotel, Yola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here. Are you looking for the incident that old lady was talking about? Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we'd better go look somewhere else. Alright, then let's try... Excuse me. Ah! Oh... This man has been unzipped or zipped or something. I know, right, Taz? Definitely phrasing. Well, I clip these things, so I brought it on myself. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Yeah, that's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. Call? Wonder if it's someone from Corain Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead, I'll be right here. Chat with the really suspicious-looking butler. Okay. Right this way, Miss Fey. What's with that facial expression now that she's got him alone? Like, let's go look somewhere else now, Mr. Nick. And she's got that, like, this is the expression she uses when she's talking about how romantic Phoenix and Maya are together, essentially. Yeah, okay. Okay, see. Pearl. We can't say these things. I feel like the writers for Pearl were replaced with different kinds of people. Sammy's getting comfy up there. Water Hotel hallway. I told you. I get people the info they want, which means that I've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Those two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean... Hey, Mr. Wright. Hey, Lotta. Oh, now she's a crime scene, like a crime journalist, you know? Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights. Ah, you. Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed in here. This is the scene of a murder, so she should leave this to us pros. A murder? Ah, shoot. Me and my big mouth. He's a good detective. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder. A genuine murder. Not those fake murders people keep doing. Hey, wait. Yeehaw! A murder of a big star, no less. I mean, I can see why your profession would lead you to be a little bit excited about that, but you do seem a bit ghoulish, ma'am. Oh man, I'm in trouble now. So, is it gonna be, is he gonna get flogged by Miss Whip again? So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder? Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. What? The guy that died was this hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. The Jammin' Ninja? That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy? You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did that channeling. This is calling back to the second case of this, of our playthrough here. Where Maya was accused of murder and it was an elaborate plot. You know, like every time. Oh, that time, when Lotta's a journalist. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she... She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? Certainly news on the up and up. Nothing tabloid, sleazy. So the victim was the jamming ninja? Mr. Jammin' Ninja. He was on a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh. The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. I wonder if it's supposed to be Juan Corrida. I don't know. The name is likely some sort of pun, but I don't see it. He got a huge push and rode the express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Ungard's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Ungard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no. You've got to say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Corrida's gone, that means Mr. Ungard has the hold the stage to himself, wouldn't you say? I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen? What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Alright, a little early, but short intermission here, folks. Alright, we're back, folks. heard Sherbet chirping, so he jumped up there with Sky. I like how you can see through her helmet how her breath is fogging it. He doesn't care about our badge. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. What do they pay him? I wonder if he'll react to the picture since he seems to be a fan. Nope. Obviously, I'm missing something, you know? So we know that Maya got called away to, like, the lot to a phone call. It's the stage for the post-ceremony show. There was supposed to be a press meeting after the show, but now... looks like no one will hear what the Nickel Samurai had to confess after all. These cameras must belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Seats for the spectators of the post-ceremony show and the press conference. But it's too bad neither event is going to be held now. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. Right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. There's a flag. These eyes of mine are real pros now. Pros? Pros at doing what? At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things. Your little dog. One luxurious hotel, almost to the point of gaudy. He said gaudy about it a lot. With how it blends together everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous. You just reminded me of the circus for a second. I wonder if everyone is alright. Max Galactico was prone to saying fabulous a lot. The accused in the prior case. I heard that Berry Big Circus just recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. Victim was the Chairman Ninja. Popular on a TV show. Action star Juan Corrida. It was essentially, it sounds like he was ascendant. And Matt Ungard, the guy who plays the Nickel Samurai, wasn't doing as well comparatively. Okay. Weird to get stuck this fast. Okay. Nope. Maybe we can pester him about people. That girl is number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh, then who's number 1? As if you need to ask. It's you, pal. Ah, so who's number 2? Maya Fey. But it looks like she's not around this time. Must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Somehow I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. Does not know about Wendy Oldbag. I don't remember having ever seen them. Which means you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective? That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything. But I know who Juan Corrida and Matt Ungard are. You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kind of like you and me, pal. I never knew he thought of me as a rival. The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. Maya's a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt Ungard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida. Bum, bum, bum. What? No, he doesn't know them. Alright. Yep, arrested. There we go. We had to talk to him about Matt Ungard. Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Sorry, pal, that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know, she'd make me take this case, I know. Now we go back to the hall. Maybe the lobby? There we go. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed. What? Juan is... he's... Yeah, Pearls has been hanging around. And she's already made me say at least one questionable thing, since I didn't pause to fully read the sentence first. looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt on guard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja. It's... it's a murder, so, bad. But at least the names would make it a fun headline. Oh, not again. I feel sick. Again? About a year ago, something like this happened, Pearls. I still can't believe. No way. No way Matt would... What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier. Radio transceiver. For me? But why? I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan. He's the Jammin' Ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top. I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram. Juan said he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show. And that was the Jammin' Ninja? The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burnin' Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally? Look around. It's pretty obvious how things end up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Mr. On Guard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. So if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume, but why? I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her. Beep, beep, beep. What is it, Mr. Nick? Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Beep. Yes? Hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? And you are... You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with. Such as... Help! Nick! Mystic Maya! Maya? So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart. Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. No, this can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms? Kidnapping for ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. No, I would not have considered kidnapping for ransom fancy lawyer terms. Yeah, I wonder if Miss Whip is involved again, Lunar. But additionally, is this like a B plot, you know? Pearl cries. My sight, everything's fading away. And Phoenix faints. Maya's been kidnapped. You there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there? How much? How much do you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya. Money is not what I seek. What? What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need? I am not the person you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Carita was killed, and the suspect is Matt Ungard. You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt Ungard. Matt Ungard? But why? He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However what? However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who is setting him up to take the fall. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there's one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession. Why are you... It's like he's being coy about that he has kidnapped a person after he explicitly said, I have this is kidnapping for ransom, I have Maya. Why are we being coy now? Help! Maya, you have 2 days. Of course, tonight he will be in questioning with the police, but the trial is in 2 days. At that trial, you will win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. One? You expect me to get a not guilty trial in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so don't let me down. Yeah. Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say, and don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea. Damn it, who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... The Killer. Huh. Hey there, Flexi. Having a good day, I hope? So far, this one is interesting. We've got a lot of simultaneous stuff going on. Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. For reasons, I guess. If only I had gone with her. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is. Cry. Mr. Wright, I think we should go tell the police what's going on. No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what will happen to Maya? Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier? Oh yeah, let's trust Gumshoe with this. He's a crack investigator. Yes, that's it. Wait here and I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away. What? Ransom? Shush, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt Ungard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then this means Matt Ungard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Ungard is innocent. You really believe what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Ungard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team is having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. You do have to appreciate the intensity music in this one. Both the courtroom back and forth intensity music, the something bad is happening, or this we've got to act fast kind of music. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Ungard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight and cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright. Isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Sometime, somewhere. Ow, my head. She's been stowed in a wine cellar. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick, Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. Click. Yeah. How could you encounter this guy and not immediately turn and go the opposite direction of him? Like... And that's not even including the light. I see you have awoken. Well, this time it's .xyz. Pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. Buttons pushed. I see you have awoken. Ah! Who are you? Me? I'm known as the Killer. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Don't worry. You are not my target. For now, anyway. Ah! Nick, where are you? Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Nick's going to save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. Business transaction? I am going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick. What's going to happen to me? Nick. Pearly. Sis. Yep. YouTube bots are definitely a thing, Flexi, though I did encounter them actually pretty regularly on Twitch too. Not all the time, but regularly enough. We need a kitty. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. We've been over this. Did we really need to have that in order to remind you that this is totally the guy that did it? Or that made the call? Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard. We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya, if only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow, yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. Yep. I'm sure Pearls would have been the linchpin to them fighting off this dude. By the looks of it, I don't think Pearls got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's all right, right? Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that. Please, please help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for both of us. Okay, that is our, in case you need a recap chat there. Couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early. To visit one Nickel Samurai, charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Wow. He bought that outfit from a time traveler from the 80s. Though given when this was initially released, it wasn't too far back, but still. Like... actually, no. His character costume is like the clockwork arm and the full body face paint, and like that's his jacket. He chose to wear that. Got up in the morning, went over to his closet or a hanger and said, this is what I should be wearing in public. I mean, good on him, do what you want, be your own person, but choices were made. Good morning, how are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already... Okay, I think it has restarted. So here comes the real test, is that it does not collapse in on itself and end the YouTube stream. All right, so I'm going to try to keep an eye on it so that we don't, like I said, that YouTube doesn't collapse on it. What we've found is that randomly after this happens, the stream, like the YouTube end of the stream, can just stop. And we don't want that. A lawyer? He has a wrist communicator. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now. So how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna get in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? I can't quite do the surfer dude accent, but I feel like that would fit for this guy. Mr. Engard's so lucky, he has so many people he can talk to. That's right, Flexi. Strange phones. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Mr. Engard, I would like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? If we're talking about Mr. Engard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. Alright, let's see here. Can we throw the badge at him? Mr. Engard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have free time to be, like, looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have the time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguishers, and now this. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy anything and everything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway. Alright, what can we do? Man, it's too bad he's dead. You killed him. That's the most logical conclusion. Don't you agree? Dude, what are you talking about? You're making a huge mistake. If that's such a mistake, then why did they issue an arrest warrant for you? Hold on a sec. I gotta ask the guy in charge of this place, okay? Stars sure know a lot of people, don't they? I wonder if that phone even really gets reception in here. I guess you're right about the warrant, after all. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe we might be making some progress here. Dude, this person looks like a member of my fan club. Deep. Maybe that'll get through to him, Lunar. Show him his own photo. Hold on a sec. I gotta ask the fan club president, okay? Dude, you know what? Forget I asked. Yeah, I'm such a handsome devil. Yeah. And I'm way too good at sports. Karate, tennis, judo, soccer, football, hockey, fencing. Dude, it's no wonder I'm so popular. Yeah, you're also good at sitting in a jail cell, Mr. Popular. Okay. Maybe if I throw the badge at him now? Attorney's badge. Can't be looking at stuff like that. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yes, while you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Well, that's a bit of info. Okay. Maybe he knows about powers. I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. Isn't he supposed to be like a mentor to you? Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy on that kid's exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. They might be a member of my fan club. Hold on a sec. Nope, that's not somebody he recognizes. Okay. Can I throw the badge at him now? No, you don't care. Okay. Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, it looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yes. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please wait, I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man, lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Wait, what did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can. Sometimes I'm giving him more of a southern twang than I'd like. Man, I thank my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep on getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. On Guard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal is disastrous, dude. So refreshing as the spring breeze that blows through his ears. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. You were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time? Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He really does seem to have handlers. They're not like agents or assistants, he has handlers. People that kind of herd him around and tell him what to say and do. He searched me, and then, out of the blue, the dude arrested me. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. And with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it had failed. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah. I took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly. Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button. I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants, or hakama. Ah! Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Even if you shake him real hard, I'm not sure any other information is going to be able to rattle out of his ears. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yes. If you use this... Why, it's Magatama. You won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. This is reminding us that this mechanic exists, I guess. Mr. Angar, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Beep. Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. Alright. Just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client is innocent. He reacted pretty... he reacted pretty strongly when he heard the name The Killer. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Dude. Save. There, we got that down. Investigation phase. Well, at least we were able to get Mr. Madangard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. It usually is in a criminal defense. It's very useful to have confidence in the innocence of your client. So, now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get this one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Angard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Again, no reasonable doubt, no innocent until proven guilty. Somebody else has to be accused in court with high confidence, or else guilty. Okay, then let's start looking. Same thing. Ooh, the hotel. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you. What is going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed. Is that true? It's a bad rerun is what this is. Another steel samurai doing the most evil of deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why? Why, oh why, do all the stars I'm interested in drop one by one like flies? It's always been that way. Class Hamster. Other kids called me Queen Reaper. Whoever you name in your spell dies. Oh. She has a past, but it goes by so quickly. Actually, I wanted to ask you about the murder and what happened. Don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Pearl speaks for the audience. Miss Old Bag, would you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants. Ray gun sounds. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes this heart go ba-bump, ba-dump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for always end up kicking the bucket? Well, I mean, if they're within your age group, then that's probably a causal factor. I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my wand. But I haven't said anything. I don't believe a word that woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is that manner of speaking supposed to be, and why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young maiden, it was so beautiful, and fields even blushed, and flowers and stars and... stuff. Pearls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'll go get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, are you paying attention? Young'uns today. So I'm guessing Miss Old Bag heard everything from Lotta. I want to ask you about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? A show, of course. Well, in the press conference afterwards. Cue mysterious music for the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. Ah, I see. But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. That little, gossipy old woman hand gesture. I've only ever really seen it in anime, but it's the cluster of housewives gossiping to each other hand gesture. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a particular thing or whatever, but that's always the one talking. The most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so now you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, you should always be polite. Really, kids today. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, dang. The murder last night was gruesome, wasn't it? But then, what murder isn't? Please don't stray on to another tangent, please. If you want to hear more, then show your respect and bring this lady a present. Well, we're gonna save since we got this far, but I'm confident that we don't have enough to break through 4 locks in a row. Let's at least get some more evidence and story going. Looks like the investigation is still in full swing. The hotel staff and the police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating of our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, go roll up the sleeve. We've got to roll up in the our sleeves and try. Hey, you're here. Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta. Hey, Mr. Cop fella. The thief showed his face. What? Arrest him. Put him on trial. Find him guilty. Give him the death penalty. What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling all right? Looked here and there, up and down the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you just hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you talking about? What are you looking for? My camera. Camera. My lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. Your camera. Look, don't lots of people say the criminal always comes back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yup, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? So you lost your camera. It ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in a store and it's $1,600 brand new. Huh? But didn't you just say you bought it for $700? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store. About 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it, and the manager got all huffed up in the face. He gave me this talking to and was real mean about it too. He done made me cry at that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie. Lotta, what did you capture with that expensive camera of yours? I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember. Besides, I couldn't get anything for my big scoop. Is my voice coming through, folks? Guess so. Okay. YouTube deceives me. I wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. Lotta's camera added to the court record. A very expensive item valued at $1,600. It was stolen around the time of the murder. Lotta, please tell me what you know about what happened at the time of the murder. Well, from before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yeah, actually I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested. What were you doing here? You sure you went to school, city boy? Wherever Lotta goes, there's a big story to be found. A big scoop to be had. Big scoop? I told you before, I'm gonna be the best tabloid photographer the world's ever seen. Reckon, of course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect scoop, perfect shot. Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although I was also on the lookout for other stars that were here. So maybe I wasn't here the entire time. Lotta, are you sure? Are you sure you weren't here the entire time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop? Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture? Why not get a picture for proof? What kind of story was it that you would hang around here? Only 2 locks this time. Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know. Not again. Why does everybody have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we? Yeah. Take that, Mr. Lawyer. I'm glad someone around here is happy. Miss Lotta and your eye rule smile. Alright, we're gonna... Ah, we got another place we can look. So many teddy bears. Mr. Nick, where are we? We're in Mr. Juan Carita's room, Pearls. Mr. Carita, the victim, which makes this a crime scene, too. Oh, it's you. So, what's happened? The kidnapper, has he contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Unguard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hanging in there? I just want Maya to be alright. ... We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that? Even if we want to look around the crime scene? Just this once. Special circumstances, right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know. But you've got to keep it quiet. It's my neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel. Here you go, little missy. Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you. Wouldn't want you to get lost in a hotel too big for its own good. Mr. Nick, I got a map. That's great, Pearls, Pat. But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says. Map of the hotel around the crime scene. So we're going to have another one that, we're going to have at least some circumstances where we have to point out the pathways or where things happened. Okay. Another quick interlude here. And we're back. Okie dokie. Hello, Buck. Weasley has come to greet me here. Cause of death. You know what was the cause of death? Well, technically, the final autopsy report isn't out yet, but one look at the victim should tell you, pal. should. Yeah, here's a picture. He was poked with a butter knife. There is a knife in his chest. I mean, I guess the blade could be a lot longer than it looks. Yeah, pal, that's the murder weapon. That is the fantasy of a ninja costume. So he was stabbed to death. They're looking at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. There were fingerprints on the knife? Yup. And it looks like they're pretty sure they're Mr. On Guard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. Okay. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Because we had evidence on it. Evidence? It looks like the victim, Juan Corrida, really put up a big fight. Yeah, one look at the crime scene and you can tell. There's signs of a struggle everywhere. Well, yeah. During the fight, his button came off. Those big discs on his costume, one of them came off. Mr. On Guard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jamma Ninja's buttons got caught in his hakama. The full costume also has a full hooded mask and a kind of a windmill star style shuriken on the forehead. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal. A witness? Who was it? That lady, Miss Old Bag. Please, anybody but her. The prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around here, there's something around here where the Vic was There's something around where the Vic was that's a little off. Fantasy ninja costumes have very little to do with ninjas. Something that's a little off, as in, that's for you to figure out, pal. Alright, let's try to figure it out, Mr. Nick. It's so messy here. Rose really likes things neat and tidy, I take it. There are a lot of electronic things in here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are. Pretty please? Okay, that over there is a watch. You wear it on your wrist. I know that what a watch is. Oops, for a second there, I forgot I was talking with Pearls, not Maya. Wow, there are a lot of bears. Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? There's even a few in the trash can. Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears. Or teddies. It's hard to bear with all these problems. Why did we have to flash back to the clown? I don't think I want to bear with the trauma the last case caused me. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? potato chips. It's a suitcase. There are so many things in it that I bet it barely closes. There's his clothes, a dryer, an electric shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack too much stuff like Mr. Kurita? No, he had a rice maker on the floor. Or a rice cooker, you know. Look, it's a jar of tomato juice. Definitely a bottle. Definitely a bottle of tomato juice. See, you can see it's red in color with a tomato logo. It's not anything else. Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night. This bottle, it's tomato juice. Nope. Definitely tomato juice, Lunar. We had a lot of food at the award show last night, but I wonder if the stars had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still usable. It's strange, the guitar is not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show? But Mystic Maya, she said the bright red guitar was the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That's true. Huh? This guitar case is wet, but it's only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? That's something that seems pretty consistent so far, is everything that is definitely alcohol is called something else. It's very much the 4Kids era of translation. See, he's got a beautiful wine glass where there's tomato juice in it. I mean, it's definitely possible that this time it is actually supposed to be tomato juice, but that's a really weird bottle for tomato juice to be in. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It's probably where it came from. But doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. She's right. The flower vase was broken and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why isn't this glass the only thing that's still alright? Bottles of cosmetics have been scattered all over the floor. This is probably where Mr. Kurita fought his assailant. What are these bits of glass from? A flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know much about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? So that's a bed, right? Yep, it's big, but it's a bed. Mr. Nick, it's so soft. Big beds must be a rarity for her. Okay, I think we've got all the things to click. Okay, let's put down a save while we're at it anyway. Back to the hallway. Alright, let's see if we can get through her, since she only has 2 to punch through. Yep, floor mats with those little shoebox-shaped, pads for a pillow-like object. The big scoop. Lotto, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told you, didn't I? For my scoop. What I want to know about are the details of this scoop. That's not something I can tell you. I mean, that's where my bread and butter. All right then, an unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, are looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Carita and this person? It's got to be Matt on guard there, since she was waiting between both their rooms. Who the heck is that? Nope. Oh, wait, I have an idea. We're gonna load, we'll put down a save right in front of her. The old lady. The one that's infatuated with him, and the old bag was supposedly talking to her. Keep hitting escape. Thought I presented the right thing, but I did not, so. She don't care that I'm an attorney. Click, 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 click. Oh, no, guess wrong again. Guess we might not know the person yet. Alright, we'll have to try this old bag. Doesn't cost a lot to guess wrong just yet. Oh, we can go into On Guard's hotel room too. Maybe we should have done that. The Water Hotel, On Guard's hotel room. Where are we? We're in Mr. Matt On Guard's dressing room. This is our client's room. Can I help you with something? You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he is your client. In a situation like this, the only person who would use such a word would be his lawyer. Wow. Rudimentary deduction impresses Pearl. It's simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. On Guard's situation is looking rather grim. So you came here, one stop in your mad dash, to find clues to build his case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're not totally off either. It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick. I'm Adrian Andrews. I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business. All right. She may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. She got some presence. Night of the murder. I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct? Yes, that is correct. Then I will tell you. Before the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. On Guard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you took a look at the table yourself, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was starting, I headed to the Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to this room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparations in the lobby. Oh, preparations for the post-ceremony show, I guess. When it was time for the post-ceremony show, I came back to call for Mr. Ungard. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? He really held strong through everything. Yeah, she does seem to be mentally tough as nails. So about you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry? I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, okay, alright? I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I'm Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager. Speaking of managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't. Global Studios has a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. I'm sorry, her. Dragging a little girl like her to places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Girls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? It's like dishes left over from dinner, a dinner for two at that. I'm sure they're Mr. Ungard and Mrs. Andrews' plates. It's like they had T-bone steaks. What's with Global Studios and T-bone steaks? Might be a reference to a previous case because they mention Mr. Powers and Old Bag being involved in one. There's a giant bone sitting on the plate. I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it is. There's some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa here. I think that jacket-looking thing is called a poppy? Whatever it is, I'm sure something like this would make a great souvenir. Mai would be absolutely thrilled and would probably have stolen it. It's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who's only going to be here for the award show, this is a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in here. Stars really are different from us, aren't they? That's the bedroom over there. That's a bed? Wow, they really have big beds here. About people. You know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yes, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about his rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were like children when it came to that. Time and time again, those two competed with each other over the most trivial things. If either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe no one would have needed to die. I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's letting on. She must know why Juan Corrida was killed. I asked to become Mr. Engarde's manager. He's a pleasure to manage with his nice disposition and completely malleable, empty brain. Mr. Engarde does seem like a rather weak-willed man, always doing what he's told. He's always saying, my manager, right, Mr. Nick? Could it be a relationship between Juan and the manager? Since he doesn't have his own individual manager. Because that would be a scandal if it was the case. Yep. This woman. She's Adrian Andrews, Matt Engarde's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager caught secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at this guessing thing, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't make up any old thing and think it'll make the papers. I mean, if you work for tabloids, you absolutely can. You gotta have backup. Backup? Yeah. You gotta have that, what's it? News sauce. You mean news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that Juan guy had something with Miss Andrews. I don't know that I have it. But we do know what one of them is. I don't know if there was like tomato juice in here or something that would implicate a crossover between the two rooms, but... Something in Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright. How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the entire time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to The Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there are 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love Y in Neo-Old Tokyo. I see. Wait. A love what? A love Y. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like Three brothers colliding over the one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. The Strawberry Clan. It sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, this sort of forbidden love story is really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. Miss Sayo. Does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week. I can't believe she's really considering it. So what's the Jammin' Ninja TV show like? It started from a remake of an old movie, to tell you the truth. The Jammin' Ninja, like the samurai shows, is geared towards kids. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. But boy, could he sing. With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. Ninja with a bright red guitar. And then, the final fight in front of his beloved Princess Misula? Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly, our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Aw, that's too bad for him. Yeah. But this kind of pop music-based love story is something high school girls really like. Yes, Miss Pearl? What happens next? I want to know. The Jammin' Ninja, will he be able to sing? What about Princess Misula? Every Sunday at 8. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Sherbet's in the same posture Rorschach and Weasley often take there, with his head on the little pillow. Tell me of the people's... Matt's younger than me, but you can practically see his star potential. His star potential? I got his autograph the other day. Feels kinda wrong now, doesn't it? I don't care what people say. Matt didn't kill Juan. I know he didn't. He debuted about the same time as Matt in everything, you know. Really? It started out small. First it was singing contests, then swimming competitions, then it was bowling tournaments, and then it was who could throw the best. New Year's parties. Who could throw the best New Year's parties? Juan was always trying to one-up Matt. But lately those two were escalating to more and more dangerous things. I thought that no good would come of it, so I began to worry. Too bad Juan's story ended so soon. Hey, that's Miss Andrews. She's Matt's manager. Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about Miss Andrews? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? Gasp. There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. He's so happy. He looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Would you mind telling me about this gossip? So you are interested in it. I figured you would be. Yeah. I have such a weakness for celebrity gossip, too. Oh, really? You too, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. It's like a tabloid Miss Old Bag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. Which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials AA... Adrian Andrews? Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd. That woman, Miss Andrews. Together with the biggest rival of her client? Ah, it's that wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. Mr. Powers looks so happy. Pearl is just following along, not having any idea as to why he's smiling. Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's treasure. A, quote, article from a tabloid, Gossip Land. Okay, I think we should have enough with her, because we can say about Adrian, and then we can show the paper. So there was a scandal unfolding between these two, between Juan and Adrian. We kind of guessed into this one. This is the article from a certain weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous? To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars, Miss A.A. Ah! Mr. Corrida didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Engarde's manager, Adrian Andrews. She has the initials A.A. You saw this article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Corrida's door last night. Ah. You were looking into Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself a scoop by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about it in one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA. That's kind of a vague thing, is that? What kind of vague thing is that? That ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. And so that's what I was doing, getting photos. Oh. I'm gonna whip up the reader's interest and then with some gossip and a little misleading. And spice it up a little and have myself an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up my spicy article, you know. But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself, it's gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for my big story. Didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell ya. What's with people now, anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. Really want that note back, huh? Got no idea why, though. The story on that note is probably a bold-faced lie. So now we know that the tabloid article was in it. Go to the lobby. Walk down a save here. Now we'll throw the magic rock at her and see what we have to deal with here. What you witnessed. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please, tell us what you saw. What? Aw, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at you young'uns' expense. I am a little devil, after all. Doesn't that imply you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. You're on guard's lawyer, aren't you? Well, yes, but... Then forget it. There's no way I'm telling you. Maybe she wants Juan? Nope. Does she want to know about the murder scene? Nope. Let's backtrack here. Okay, maybe we can go talk to Adrian about what we found out here. Do I have something that I would use to be able to trigger that I could trigger that? So she wants to kind of torment us about it. And the prompt was to give her what she wants. Let's go and talk to Adrian and see if there's a new conversation option. Yep, motive for murder. Do you have any ideas as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so do you have any ideas? that's another 4. Miss Andrews? Sorry, but there's nothing more I have to add to this conversation. It's a psych lock? Yes, there's getting to be more and more of these lately. Alright, let's see what we have to do to get through this one. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Engarde's life in danger by your actions? Why would you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Kurita. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. Not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. So, the tabloid? Yep. You and Mr. Kurita had an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story. As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relations like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Kurita? As if there was ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? Maybe to try to stop the rivalry? Really still not understand? Manager for my client, and you are not my client. Maybe for her own sake? No. Still don't have it. Okay, back to Kurita's room. We'll talk to Gumshoe again. We will fail to talk to Gumshoe again. So she wants something. I don't really care for them heroes or whatnot. Oh, I see. It shows they got for kids. Those adventures are just plain old boring. Now, adults, we get more more caught up in messy, sticky, real situations. Even me. Oh. Sounds like the Tyke's getting what I'm going with this. Wait a sec here. Don't go around getting her mixed up in things like that. That's a generic message about the two hero types. Do you know anything? I told you how many times now? I'm a journalist. I've got so much info running laps in my head I forget things here and there. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto on learning youngsters. Not for her own sake, or for her client's sake that she would have gotten close to Juan. Check and see if she says something new here. Or, I'm sorry, not something new, if it refreshes us. Ready for the show and the press conference. That's where we discovered the lock. Okay, she was prepping for the event. Maybe she knows something about it and we can use the ticket to trigger that. Honest with you now. Wait, she wants to taunt us a little bit. Nope. I already show her that. Maybe the potential scandal? Nope. I never would have thought I'd see her here, of all places. The last time we saw each other was during that really bad incident, you know. I mean, when I look back now, I think of the good things, so it's not so bad, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't love to go back in time and relive a few of those good things. I would love to. That's not funny. Yeah, I guess not. All the plates except that one on the right have the little bone on them, whereas the one on the right has that big one. See if we can get a little more headway. Gotta get a cat on camera here. Third-rate tabloid article. Don't read that rubbish. Despise interpersonal relationships like that. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Maybe the Nickel Samurai, but not, like, on guard in particular? Nope. It's not my nature to enjoy doing things for others. You're a manager. It's called a job. In charge of Mr. Ungard the Star, not Matt Ungard the Man. No, I don't. We'll bail out of this and we'll load again. Let's go back to the detention center and see if we can get something new out of on guard. It doesn't look like we can go back to the detention center. Nope, we can. Just have to go to the law office first. Visitor's room. Ah, the lawyer dude. So, what did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time. My manager was running around being busy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude, I have no idea about any press conference, alright? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. It's noisy. Kurita was already dead. That's what I gathered. This is all the same as the first time I talked to him. Anything? This. What do you think of this article? If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it. That's it? That's it. Alright, okay, maybe we can talk to her about the ticket. Because he doesn't seem to know anything about the... We present her with this. She doesn't care. If we don't get anything out of this venture here, then we'll call it. You're the one taking care of the arrangements for this press conference, right? Yes, that's right. But Mr. Engard says he didn't know about it. Pause. Is that what he said? Huh? Actually, I didn't know all the details either. It was a request from the publicity department. All I did was help out and do what I was asked. Oh, I see. I wonder about that. I wouldn't take her to be the type of person to do something without knowing the details. Well, we learned a little more. See about this. Doesn't care about trifling matters. That's her I don't care message. Doesn't care about the murder scene. Doesn't care about the tabloid. Hey, what's that? A press conference ticket? How come I ain't got myself one of them? Please don't direct your anger at me. Why tarnation wasn't I invited to that? How come someone on the bottom of the popularity chart like you got the info, but not me? Info like that is worth nothing to you. Am I right or what? Is that the kind of person she thinks I am? Are you going to stand there and take that, Mr. Nick? She doesn't know anything about the tabloid, or I'm sorry, the murder scene. Know about the press conference. Oh, it's gonna be Von Karma. Miss Von Karma saw me here like this. I'd have to switch sides real fast. About her camera. Nope, he doesn't know anything about the camera. You look at this photo and you can't help it. It makes you want to say, I can't believe this is the scene of a murder. Stabbed with a knife after a struggle. Who is sleeping in this photo somewhere? I know it. What can you tell me about this guitar case? Oh, that. This is just what I heard, pal, but that's the Jammin' Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me as? I mean the guitar inside, of course. But the guitar is missing. Yeah, we looked for it too. But it's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. It's starting to sound like that red guitar is related to this case after all. about this wine glass. Ah, so you noticed it, pal. The whole crime scene was a mess, but this wine glass was the only thing that was untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearls noticed it before me too. Hey, wait a minute. So, does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're going to be in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'll be running the 1,000-meter dash. Beep, 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 beep. That is the pager that she uses to get Gumshoe's attention. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? I've heard this sound somewhere before. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened last time. Sorry, I've got to make myself scarce. Later, pal. Whip? Oh man, she took him down. At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much to ask that you be nice to me for a change? So, you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. Very dishonorable of you. Ow! Hey, don't you dare run away, Scruffy McTrenchcoat. I didn't think detectives of this country could be this pitiful. Whip. Detective, come over here for a second. The prosecutor has a very specific relationship with the police force. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. He was so scared he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record twice. I'll never forgive that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. Ow, what did she throw at me now? Is this? Well, I guess this means I gotta get back to the precinct now, pal. If you ever need me, come down to the Criminal Affairs Department, alright? If you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. What did we just get? Nothing, apparently. Ah, here we go. It landed on the table, I guess. Looks like an autograph card. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? It's called an autograph. Autograph? The paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's his autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. It's a special way of writing called cursive. We call it decorative scribbling. It's very important. Look here. See how it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in the more normal letters here? This sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to someone. Ah, okay. This is what Old Bag wants. Wendy, I've heard that name somewhere before. Okay, now we can bribe her. Progress was made, finally. Let's see if we can get anywhere with Old Bag. Save point. So this will get us past her first question. I feel confident. So many chains. Terrible person. Essentially, this is... we must bribe her. There we go. That's Juan's autograph. Yes, it is. And it even says, "To my dearest Wendy" on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy O'Bag. So that Wendy has to be me, right? Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please, give it to me. Let me have it, please. I can't let you have it, just like that. Yes, I know. How about an exchange? Three locks broken at once with the offer of a bribe. Wow, she must really want this autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win. Wendy O'Bag, ready to open up her heart, all for my dearest Juan. It just took that one item. That's what we needed. Is we needed to encounter Von Karma. Okay, this will be a good spot, I think. All right, folks. But that's where we're going to end for tonight. I do hope everybody had a good time watching with us tonight. We did hit some roadblocks pretty early on, but I think we're getting somewhere with this. I want to thank everybody again for joining us for this demonstration, and if you have suggestions or feedback, feel free to swing by the factory Discord. You got a link there on the screen. If you'd like to see more, we have some additional content on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. And if you'd like to donate to further Catbot research, you can do so at Patreon or Coffee. Again, I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you again tomorrow when we're going to be playing some more Phoenix Wright.